The story so far. Ruby, the lady who had tied her necklace around Old Red's neck, hands the Azran egg over to Professor Layton. Now, one step closer to their goal, Layton and the others can move on and continue their adventure elsewhere. That's it? Just gonna skip over all the rest of Old Red's story? Sheesh. Ooh, Bloomburst. Graveyard Bloomburst. I love gardening in the graveyard. How do bats affect this? If that works, that works. Then we take this, and I think we do this. That allows us to do this? Damn, so close. So close, because that otherwise would get all of it. And we want this, I presume? That'll allow us to do that. Maybe not this, maybe this. Because that covers all of that, then we've already got something going up here. We definitely don't want this. So we'd probably go with this, which allows us to do... We only got so many of those, so we've got a whole lot of pluses to work with here. So I think we do... that, maybe? That feels like a ridiculous waste. Especially when we got something like that that we have to deal with. Get that far. Doesn't reach there. Ooh, the top screen is incredibly useful here. That doesn't make sense as an opening. This space literally takes the most advantage of this red flower. So that feels like the opening. We can then use a purple here. But are we taking full advantage of the purple's power if we put it there? Yeah, because it would be a yellow and a purple otherwise. So we just drop a purple here. Drop a blue here? Blue reaches far enough to make that bloom work. Does the purple flower get past the blue flower? No, it doesn't. So we do end up needing like yellow flower here to redirect up. Which means we shouldn't waste our resources on a blue flower there. Unless we can get it to work some other way. Because that'll hit these flowers and get this taken care of. More or less. While avoiding the mushrooms. Truly, it's these ones up here that are the biggest issue. Doesn't make sense. Are we gonna have to use our resources to, like, double back on some spaces, maybe? Yeah, purple makes the most sense here still. Feels like such a waste to use a purple flower there. Although it does protect the blue flower from hitting the poison mushroom, so we don't have to use another yellow flower. But we only have so many blues. We're close, but we're not there yet. I know that much. Because we got this space in here that we need to worry about. We're close, we're close. We're not there yet. Because we had these three that we still wanted to take care of. If I do this? Where can I spare a flower? That might do it. That might do it. Let's fucking go. This graveyard's fucking beautiful. Enjoy your grief. Back. It's time to roll some nuts. Let's get nutty. I'm gonna need that top down. Give me that top down. Alright, cool. How do we... Because of the fence positions, there's no way to fill in the water directly below the nut. So... yeah. Looks like what we need to do is get that seed into that lower right hole. No, not necessarily. It does seem the easiest, but there's no way to move the nut the way that we need to in that scenario. Alright, I'm gonna try something. Water's infinite. Forgot that the water's infinite. That is, in fact, the first problem. Several problems, in fact. First several problems. I don't know where to start on this one. I mean, this is a place to start. Get a tree there. That's a start. Here we go. Not quite. So we undo that one. Take rock. roll it here. And the last 2 rocks allow us to get the nut into the house. Let's nut in the house. Let's go. Where am I going with this rock? I'm actually gonna leave it. I'll leave it right there. I'm gonna need both of these anyway. Roll you out that way. And roll. Get nut housed, baby. Beautiful. Beautiful. How many of these do we have? We have like all of them. Let's go. How many of these do we have? We have like 4 pages of them. We have like half of them. Let's go. You got any puzzles for me? Meow. There are currently no puzzles for you to solve here. Okay, cool. You got something for me? The joy of discovery one finds through archaeological pursuits is just as prominent, if not more so, in aviation. Yeah, I want to hear more stories about how you fucked up your ship. Simply touch a destination, and the Bostonius will take us there in no time. I should probably call this an episode. I don't want to force people to have to sit through that much of it before we get back to the plot. Yeah, I think it's only fair to leave this as a sort of filler episode where I do the side puzzles, and if you're interested in seeing me do the side puzzles, then you get to watch this video. If you don't, you're free to skip it. It's perfectly fine. Thank you guys very much for watching. Take care of yourselves, not tomorrow's another day. I hope to see you then. Bye!